day after Christmas, when most families are still surrounded by warmth, food, and togetherness. A quiet home in Pennsylvania became the scene of a tragedy so disturbing, it's hard to comprehend. Authorities say 18-year-old Jarrod Noll is accused of shooting both of his parents inside the very family he grew up in while his younger siblings were inside the home. The shooting happened on December 26 at a residence on Garrison Road in Freeport Township. Police were called to the scene just before 2 p.m. What they found was heartbreaking. A mother lay suffering from a gunshot wound. She was rushed to a hospital in Morgantown, West Virginia, but despite efforts to save her, she later died. A father was also found wounded by gunfire. He survived and was eventually released from the hospital in stable condition, forced to live with the unimaginable loss of his wife and the betrayal of his own child. Investigators confirmed the victims were husband and wife. Their son, Jarrod Noll, was identified as the alleged shooter. After the attack, police say Noll fled on foot, disappearing into the surrounding area. What followed was an intense and frightening manhunt. Helicopters circled overhead. Tracking dogs were released. Officers searched through rough terrain, racing against time. Police warned the public that the suspect may be armed and dangerous. But perhaps the most chilling detail of all is this. The couple's younger children were inside the home when the shooting happened. While authorities say the shots were fired outside, the trauma remains. Those children, too young to understand how their world shattered in a single afternoon, are now in the care of relatives. One officer later said that when someone is running from a homicide charge and believed to have a gun, the danger to the community is enormous. On the evening of December 27th, nearly a day later, the manhunt came to an end. West Virginia State Police took Jarrod Noll into custody without incident. Surveillance footage released during the search showed him walking alone, a haunting image of a teenager at the center of a family destroyed. Noll is now being held in West Virginia as he awaits extradition back to Pennsylvania. He faces charges of homicide and attempted homicide. As investigators continue to piece together what happened, one truth remains painfully clear. This was not just a crime scene, it was a home. Love should have existed. A place forever changed. For the younger siblings left behind, the holidays will never feel the same again. This is beyond fiction crime, reminding us that sometimes the most terrifying stories are real.